Got it?
Yeah, okay. Okay. Hey everybody, this is Elia from Charming Disaster, coming at you live from my studio where we are having a hard time getting onto Facebook. So we invite you all to join us on YouTube, youtube.com/charmingdisasterband. And our live stream has begun over there. So come join us on the other side. The water's fine. See you on YouTube.
Cool. Cool. How do we look on YouTube?
You just go to here. I can send you the link. It's right.
I mean, not how do we get there? It's like, how do we look?
How do we look? We're side by side, just as we are in spirit. Hello, everyone who's tuning in here on YouTube. We see you here joining us. Hello, Jezzy Unglued and Greg and Lisa and Tara. We see you starting to join us here. And let's see, Dan, if you are here with us, I'm hoping that you can help us get people over to the YouTube.
Yeah, the party, it's always better on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed to work better last week, so maybe this is our new home. Who knows?
It's working.
Yeah. All right. Hello, welcome. As you can see, we're rocking some tribute ensembles tonight.
That's not me talking. That's Elia, dressed like me, and I am dressed in Elia regalia.
Elia regalia, I like that.
You like my earrings? They're not as nice as yours often are.
Oh yeah, they're pretty nice though. What are they?
Dangly. I needed something dangly.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we decided that it's getting a little confusing figuring out who is who and who is whom in this new life, this crazy life. So this makes me feel a little more like we're in the same place now that I'm sort of embodying you a little bit.
I often get us confused, and now it's just even more confusing. So
yeah,
it's fine. It's just like normal.
Yeah, everything is perfectly normal. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We wanted to begin this week with a specific tarot card because we think we drew this one earlier ourselves, and we think it's highly significant for tonight. Should I share the tarot card that is the theme of tonight's program?
The Freaky Friday tarot card.
The Freaky Friday card is correct. It is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. As you can see from this card, the two figures look basically interchangeable. They're both wearing fancy outfits, but either of the outfits seems to belong on either of the individuals, and perhaps they have traded some sort of body spirit thing, as perhaps have we.
As the flying winged lion head is portending. Do you have a drink? Should we toast? Do you have some sort of...
It's orange water. It has orange. It doesn't look very interesting, but it tastes delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we go? Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Here. I go this way, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Delicious.
So good. So refreshing.
So refreshing. So, do you notice what I'm wearing?
Oh, that's a pretty big amulet.
It is my good luck scarab Egyptian amulet.
Wow, that's fancy.
I'm getting close here.
Oh yeah, that looks like very protective. It says good luck on it.
It says good luck. This is keeping me free from virus. Sue Saz created this and gave each one of us one, which was a lovely gift from her.
I love her artwork. We're going to talk a little more about Sue Sass in a little while. But I have an amulet as well that is also protecting me.
Ooh.
It is an evil eye amulet for my evil eye. I'm actually thinking of having it made into an eye patch, and then I can just wear it like this and deflect any bad vibes.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. So we have shared our tarot card that defines tonight's show. We've done our amulet show and tell. I think that might mean that it's time for a song. But before we start the music, I think I also want to remind all these beautiful people who are here tonight. We are so delighted that you're here with us again tonight. We keep doing this and you keep showing up, and it's so nice to see you. If you have questions for us, we will do our best to answer them tonight over the course of the show. So you can just put your questions here in the comments, and our henge person, Dan, hi Dan, thank you for helping, will convey those to us through the vortex, and we'll try to address your concerns as best we can. Dan, if you're listening, it would also be great if you would share the YouTube link for this particular video on Facebook, because I think then people will see it over there. We're migrating. Like, Facebook is failing us, and now we're here, and it's gonna be amazing.
It's a Freaky Friday. We're just going with the flow.
It's freaky. It's a freaky time.
Are you gonna be wearing your headphones this whole time?
Have I been wearing my headphones the whole time?
Are you going to be?
Oh, I don't have to.
Oh, I just.
How's this? If I take them off, is that better?
I want to see what my hair looks like.
Oh yeah, your hair looks pretty good. I mean, I couldn't get the height, because my hair washing routine has gotten a little weird.
Well, I do have some architectural appendages. Okay. All right, why don't you rock it? I'm gonna let you have the stage.
Oh yeah, let me have the stage. Do it. The song is a sweet soubrette song. It's called "Wake Up When," and its origin is thinking a bit about how over time we learn things and we grow and change, and we learn new things, but we don't actually retain anything, and we learn nothing, and we continue to be just as ignorant and helpless as we ever were. I've been a dancer, and I've been a waiter, still looking for answers all these years later. I've given the orders, I've taken commands, and stuck on the border of the promised land. I hope my eyes will open, wake up when the spell is broken. I've walked home with blisters, I've ridden in taxis, lean over, I'll whisper the names if you ask me. I've practiced in secret, I've taken the classes, I've gone out to seek it in rose-colored glasses. There, hope my eyes will open, wake up when the spell is broken. I've guessed the question, I've asked it so often. I've learned my lesson and quickly forgotten. I my bridges. I've sifted the ashes in search of riches. I've lost what I knew. I've been reminded. What will I do when I finally find it? It's my hope my eyes will open. Wake up when the spell is broken.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, you're back.
I'm back. That was great.
Oh, thanks.
I remember when you were working on that song when we were in San Francisco, I believe.
I remember that too. I think about that every time I play that song. I think about walking down the street with you in the Mission in San Francisco, having just kind of figured out how that melody was going to go. I'm
Exactly.
glad that you also remember that.
Oh, I'm right there on that street.
That really happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to put my headphones back on because I can
Oh, okay.
hear a little better. And I think I just got a text from Dan, and I just want to check in with him. But maybe this would be a good time to start taking some questions.
I was going to ask you a question. I have a question to ask you.
Okay.
From Anna.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Anna asks, I loved your new song. Do you have any plants, poisonous or carnivorous or otherwise?
I wish. I live in a basement apartment, so we don't have a lot of light inside for plants. Also, I have 2 cats who are very destructive. So we have some outside plants. We have some basil going in pots, and we have some rosemary that seems to rejuvenate itself every year without a lot of input from us. And what else do we have? We've got some tomato seedlings starting. Maybe we'll see how that goes. The cats did knock a few of those over last night, so that they might be not viable. We'll see. Yeah, and we have like a little backyard space with a fig tree that also kind of magically regenerates itself, but I doubt it will ever give us figs. Although figs are my new obsession, and we can talk about that more.
Talk about that later. I've been fascinated with figs and their pollination. Do you have carnivorous basil? Do you have that type of basil?
So far I've eaten it and it hasn't eaten me, but like
that's good.
I don't know.
It's better to keep it that way.
Do you want to take a question and answer it while I check on this text from Dan and see?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
As far as plants go, like cool plants, we just got a shipment of plants in today from the nursery, and they're really cool. We have a bunch of coleus and a bunch of beautiful kind of just decorative plants, but we do have some moonflowers going, which are poisonous, and they're used in flying ointment recipes and stuff. I believe moonflower is one of those. Datura strantorum, I think it is. Strantorum.
I love when you speak Latin.
Yeah. And so that's like the coolest plant we have right now. Are you getting something from Dan?
Yeah, so Dan wanted to know if he should still post the links in our chat here on YouTube so that people could see them. But he pointed out that he will show up as himself and not us. So he thought maybe I should post links, which is fine. But now I just have to pull up a window so I can do that.
I'm going to ask you another question while you're doing that.
Okay, I love multitasking. It's great.
Well, yeah. I'll ask it aloud and I'll answer it.
Okay. Yeah, let's try it. Why not?
Raccoons. Are they trying to dig into your apartment? I think I've managed to fend them off, so you never know. You never know where they might have gone. We have no raccoons in our apartment.
That seems more like a haiku or some sort of poem.
That's how I read.
Or even like a song about raccoons.
Raccoons.
Raccoons. Well, I mean, I could answer that question as no raccoons are trying to get into my apartment as far as I know. What about you? Are any raccoons trying to get into your apartment?
None. None.
Okay.
We have a lot of mourning doves which are trying to get into our apartment.
Really? You would think that they would not try to get into your apartment because of your cats, but
And then the cats come and frighten them away.
yeah, okay. All right, I am now logged in as Charming Disaster to the YouTube. This is a multi-step process. And I'm going to share the link in the chat here to the song that I just played in case people would like to check that out. And I'm also going to post our donation links in there because this is a donation-based concert. And that means that if you are financially stressed, then this is our gift to you. And if you are in a position to make a donation, we sure appreciate it.
And thank you to everyone who's donated in the past.
Oh my gosh, we're so grateful. And it's really...
And even just showing up and commenting and just saying hi, that's such a great gift. We're so glad to have that, interaction, even as strange as it is in this new world, but it's just such a gift for us too.
Do you think that it would make everyone feel better about this whole situation of isolation if we just all pretended we were in space? We were like in spaceships in space.
Oh yeah.
It's like
we have cooler clothes.
Yeah, these clothes are pretty cool. My Jeff Morris getup.
For Earth. Yeah.
Now somebody asked about the cats, and usually my cats are like not around when we're doing these, but one of my cats is here, and she's kind of...
Yeah, go get the cat.
Kind of like sleepy and docile right now, so I thought maybe I could like bring her into the chat. Hey everybody, this is Josephine. Josephine is very into me sometimes, and hi, you want to hang out? You want to be famous? You want to be internet famous? Hashtag cats of YouTube. Yes, okay. So everyone, this is Josephine, and she's being a very good sport. Mm-hmm. All right, so the PayPal link isn't working. YouTube, and it's the way all right. Well, Dan, if you would help with the links, even if you put them in one at a time, that would be super helpful. I'm also gonna hold this up. Okay, so this is a slightly more analog way. So Venmo at Charming Disaster, paypal.me/Charming Disaster, and you can also do charmingdisaster.com/virtual tickets. Virtual-tickets.
It was nice and big.
Oh yeah, great. And that is a way to support these concerts. You could also go to our Bandcamp and buy some music or buy some merch, and then you get something of your own as well. Okay. So we will continue to share the donation links after the show, and a couple of times we'll remind you. So I played a song. Jeff, maybe you should play a song.
I thought you'd never ask. Okay. I would love to play a song. I'm going to turn on my sound too.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
This is a Cotorino song. This is like, I think, the second song I ever wrote. I wrote it when I got kicked out of my place in Manhattan and had to move very quickly to Brooklyn, and it was about my sojourn there and my love of Brooklyn, and I'm still here today. Swallows fly, still have to land. They touch the ground on broken land. Move west, Canarsie, Americans, never to come back again. I wonder, will I ever be like them? time and wait till when you and me will take our time. So drink up the holiday wine. I'll take yours and you can take mine. Don't care what they're saying. So drink up the holiday wine. Don't care you can take mine. Don't care what they're saying. Step over the river and reach out your hand. Pull me across to broken land. Step over the river and reach out your hand. Pull me across to broken land. Our dreams are like the diamonds buried in the sand, spread on the shores of Coney Island. Our dreams are like the diamonds buried in the sand, spread on the shores of Coney Island. Broken land, broken land, broken land.
Yay, I love that one. When we first met, these many years ago, that song is one that I listened to a lot when I was getting to know your music, and I still enjoy it.
I haven't played it in many, many years. It's
I,
nice.
yeah, I especially enjoy the way that you say the word Canarsie, because when you're singing, your like Westchester accent kind of comes out, and it's very comforting to me since I also grew up there in Westchester. And
yeah, there are a couple times when your Westchester accent comes out, and it is endearing.
Yeah, keep it real, represent.
Keep it real, Westchester.
All right, well, let's take a couple more questions.
Yeah.
Let's see. Daisy Eller asks, are you going to do a live stream with my dad? Yes, Daisy, we are going to do a live stream with your dad very soon. We got started a little late because of our technical hiccups, but I assure you he is hovering disembodied, just waiting for us to summon him like some sort of spirit or demon or elemental. What do you think? Is he like a demon or an elemental?
He's an elemental. He's an elemental.
They'll find out. They'll find out soon.
I think he's an elemental.
Here's a question. Let's see. That's not a question. Jeff, the night hiker, asks, who came up with the name Charming Disaster?
Oh. Well, that was really a development. We both kind of came to it. We were working on our band name, and we had some ideas, and we went back and forth. So it was kind of a collaboration of the name. It started, I think, what was it? We were like inspecting the Fort Slocum disaster, and then there was like
The general Slocum disaster.
It's,
Yeah,
general
we were researching various specific disasters, and
Yeah.
then it sort of came around
Yeah.
to
It's going to be
this
like the Hindenburg baby.
Hindenburg baby. Yeah. Funeral parlor. We considered funeral
Yeah.
parlor. Yeah.
But we kind of
Um,
came up with it together. It was very formative to have that be a collaboration as well as everything else.
yeah, and like a good song lyric, the meaning sort of accrues over time. And so although it originally came about because we were looking at these disasters and that this turn of phrase appealed to us, the fact that there are two words and there's two of us, you have this set of dualities, and um, that it kind of speaks to the lighthearted darkness that we play with in our songs. Like it's turned out to be a good name for us, although who knew at the time that it would work so well.
True.
um
What's another question? Oh, yes. Tim asks, tell us about the bass behind you, Elia. Is there a cool story with it?
Not really. That's my husband's bass. He's a multi-instrumentalist and he's currently captive in this apartment with me, so I've been making him put bass lines on things that I'm recording here at home. But it's a jazz bass. It's a Fender jazz bass, and Don Godwin, who is the recording engineer who Charming Disaster has done our albums with, he has one in his studio, and Phil liked it, and so but a similar bass was used on several Charming Disaster recordings, so that's the thing that sort of like brings it back into the thematic relevance here.
Someone was also commenting that you have different artwork every week.
What? I don't think that's true.
No.
Do I?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like this might be one of those like Berenstain Bear things. Like that portrait's been up for 8 or 9 years in this apartment. So I don't know. I don't know what you're experiencing, but some sort of temporal anomaly, perhaps. You should get that
Wasn't
checked.
your apartment destroyed 20 years ago?
Oh my God. I think I just shared the link to Broken Land in the chat. If people want to check that out, the album recording is really nice. Yeah, all right. So, we have an exciting announcement. Should we do our exciting announcement?
Yeah, what's the announcement?
All right. On May 1st, we are releasing a new single. It's called I Am a Librarian. And I would love if anybody who is watching right now is a librarian, can you just like shout yourself out in the chat, because we want our librarians to represent. I know that there's a few of you out here.
Or any bibliophilics out there.
Sure, or like scientists or researchers or just book lovers. I mean, this song is not specific to professional librarians, but we're very excited to share this song with you. We played it on this show a few weeks ago, so some of you might have heard it then. And we recorded it last summer in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, at a place called the Sugar Tank. And we had our friend Dawn mix it in DC, and it's just about to come out. So you can actually pre-order it now on our Bandcamp. I will share the link for that.
Can you share the cover art?
Yeah, so I'm gonna share a link to the pre-order. You can order it as a sticker, which comes with 2 downloads, one for you and one for a friend. And you can also just pre-order the digital download. But check out this artwork. It's so pretty, the cover art. There it is.
It's by Sue Saz, who also did my talisman. And she's an incredible artist who lives in Pelham, New York. And she's also a hat maker and just an all-around great person. Artist.
Yeah. I'm going to share a link to Sue Saz as well, to her Instagram. You should definitely follow her, and she does commissions, and she's really wonderful. We're big fans of her work. Yeah. All right. So here's the link to pre-order. I guess I didn't. There's the pre-order link, and there's Sue Saz in in the comments. Yeah, all right. I see some librarians in the feed. Yes, wonderful. Nice. Yep. So if Mike and Aaron are watching, Mike and Aaron are who we recorded the song with, and we're really excited to get to share it with all of you. All right, and I see some people are enjoying our outfits, which is gratifying. So to go along with this Freaky Friday theme, we also thought that we would do a mutual appreciation society cover series, which means I'm going to play one of Jeff's Coderino songs, and then we'll see what happens. All right.
Excited.
This is a song called Plainsland, and it appeared on Coderino's last album, which is called Sea Monster.
Sea Monster.
Places to be, people to see, and paper airplanes to unfold. I read it right here in your note. I've got a hard time letting go your hand and you away. I understand it's better this way. When you play lands and you've fallen from grace, I'll be there, 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 I'll be there.
Nice.
I forgot to turn on the original audio again, so Sorry, everybody. I love that song. I miss doing that one.
Yeah, it's always very special to have someone play your song. And yeah, thank you.
Sure, anytime.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have some other questions.
Oh yeah.
Brian asks, do you guys record on analog or digital multitrack? Any plans for new recordings post-pandemic? Well, Brian, we typically record in digital multitrack in Logic. Usually, sometimes we've worked in Pro Tools, but we are very fussy about all the details. And because we like to expand our instrumentation when we record from the 2 voices, 2 instruments thing we do live, that means that we kind of have to multi-track it, partly because it's really hard to get that tight with other instrumentalists, because Jeff and I tour together and we play the songs a million times together, but other people we kind of like summon to collaborate with us.
It's great to have other people, because like when we write these songs, often we'll hear the arrangements in our heads, or like how it should be, and we're both pretty much on the same page with that. We're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be strings here, and there's gonna be cello, and
the London Symphony Orchestra.
Right. Just wait. When we get out of this lockdown.
Yeah. So yeah, for as far as our new recordings post-pandemic, well, like we actually had a bunch of recording time booked that we've had to cancel pending the end of this pandemic. So yeah, we have like tons of songs that are ready to record, and we just can't do it until all this is over. But yeah, we have like at least an album's worth of material ready to start recording. But we at least are going to get to release Let the Librarian, and we have a few other tunes that we may get to release before all this is over. So stay tuned.
Good question. I would just like to make a comment here.
Yes.
I don't know if people notice my weird facial hair. I don't know how you could.
I just thought it was chocolate.
Yeah, it might be some chocolate in there as well. I thought every week I would have different facial hair, and I just wanted to point out not a mistake. And I know it's confusing because I look like Elia, and Elia doesn't have any facial hair. But this is a long game. This is a ongoing project where I'm, cultivating different looks just for Fridays.
I mean, this is a look for sure.
This is a look. I might just rock this tomorrow for my next Zoom meeting.
Yeah, you should do it for your work Zoom meetings.
Oh.
Do you want to play a song?
I do. I would love to play a song. If I could find the...
He's like, I'm out of here.
Guitar, see ya. All right, I'm gonna put on my sound. Let's see. All right, so this is covering a Sweet Soubrette song called Avalanche, and it's on Days and Nights.
Days and Nights.
Days and Nights. And it's super fun for me to play a song that's not really in my range and arrange it. Please don't hate me because I've done this. All right. It's like a sickness where the cure just might be worse, stuck in a stalemate. It's a wicked kind of curse, devil you don't know, or the devil that you do. Best pick your poison, or your poison will find you rocking a hard place. Baby, something's gotta give. I fear the avalanche. Waiting for this cave-in is no way to live. There is a highway, and it goes right through the zone around Chernobyl. And I ride it all alone along the narrow center line, where the Geiger counter's slow, and on my left and on my right I see the radiation glow, rocking a hard place. Baby, something's something's gotta give. I fear the avalanche. Waiting for this cave in, there's no way to live. So help me, doctor, heal my troubles. If you would, give me some medicine. Prescribe me something good. I need a remedy for my condition to improve. Is there a cure for this paralysis? For I can hardly move, rock in a hard place. Baby, something's gotta give. I fear the avalanche. Waiting for this cave in, there's no way to live. Rock in a hard place. Baby, something's gotta give. I fear the avalanche. Waiting for this cave in, there's no way to live. Waiting for this cave in, there's no way to live. Waiting for this cave in, there's no way to live.
That was cool. You changed it. You kept warning me that it was going to be really different. I really like it.
It wasn't, yeah.
That's cool. It's a cool thing to hear somebody else do your song. Thank you for that.
Oh, my pleasure. It was fun. Super fun. Got any questions? Anyone want to ask me a burning question?
People have some very good questions. Let's see. Kikoman Shoyu asks, do you ever bring other people on the road with you to tour or play songs with you? If not, do you wish you could?
To play songs in the band with us, or like
I think that means like bring a band on the road with us.
Yeah.
It's yes and no. I mean, we have like a really tight touring unit as a 2-person band, and assuming that there is an after pandemic time that we can resume our touring, it's really easy to work as 2 people traveling, and
yeah, I mean, unless obviously London Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah, we're gonna need a really big bus.
Yeah, they're gonna have their own bus.
Yeah, it's like a double-decker bus because it's the London.
They're animals.
Symphony.
We don't want to ride in the bus with them.
Yeah, no, those guys. Yeah.
The oboes, they're the worst.
Leah and Shane Odom ask, do you recommend using homemade chalk or store-bought when laying out summoning circles? If DIY, bones of your enemies or just graveyard dirt?
Oh, that's all good.
Yeah, I mean, I think the intention. I mean, do you want to take this one? I feel like you.
No,
really.
I mean, I think I'm gonna say the same thing you're.
It's really, it comes from your heart. So like your intention is what power. The symbols are just symbols, and your intention is what powers them. So you can work with what you've got. If you've got graveyard dirt on hand, like by all means,
go for it.
But even like bread crumbled into breadcrumbs. I mean, you don't want to waste your bread right now, obviously, but
right. And pigeons do eat the bread, and then
and then the demons escape, and that's art. So maybe not bread.
Yeah, but ashes of your favorite poems, you burn them in some sort of urn, and then you can like sprinkle those around.
Or like perfectly round white pebbles. Or if you don't have pebbles, fish tank gravel can work. Or like any kind of gravel, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like it's really about like looking around and seeing what's on hand, and then like setting your intentions.
Yeah.
We have a special guest joining us today. Speaking of summoning from the vortex, from the portal, And I think it's about time to summon
Yes.
the great Curtis Eller. Curtis Eller, are you out there? Are
You
any
up there?
are there any spirits present?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm here.
behold, it's Curtis. Hi, Curtis. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
hey.
I mean, considering.
Yeah, I mean, have you heard there's like a flu or something going on?
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't
Hmm.
know. Maybe you've been inside for a while.
Like a stomach flu or like a
Probably something like that. Yeah.
hmm.
Kids are at home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how long can that last, right?
I know, right?
So what have you been doing to like keep yourself busy in this time?
uh, Pretty much this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
uh, I probably should work on my unicycling skills. My
Yeah.
It's
How is
very
how's the unicycling going? Do you do
Uh,
that inside?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I live, as you know, out in the country, so I can actually go outside and do stuff. I've been going out on our land and making little videos and singing songs to the squirrels and stuff.
Hmm.
That sounds nice. Do you have any raccoons by you? We have some raccoon enthusiasts in our
Oh, here,
comments.
one sec. Can I grab something? to Show you?
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
So he's got a banjo. Is that a trampoline?
There's a unicycle and there's like a oh, here he comes.
Plus there's-
Kid, I had a pet raccoon, and this is my raccoon.
What?
Oh.
It's
What
so
was its name?
Squeaky.
squeaky. Oh,
Squeaky.
Squeaky Fall 1977.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so perfect.
Isn't that good?
Oh, that's so good.
I love it.
Although to be fair, that could be a photograph of any raccoon. Like it's not like a picture of you and the raccoon. I mean, I
Yeah.
believe you.
I mean, I have like very specific memory of this raccoon.
Mm.
How old were you when you had the raccoon?
Uh, 7, I think.
Aw.
Around that. He lived at my grandparents' house, and he would like scratch on the door every morning, and I'd come out, and he'd follow me around the neighborhood all day.
Oh my God, that's the cutest thing. He had his like little hands. He would like wash
Yeah, they
stuff.
have those crazy hands. It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Black gloves, you know.
Classy.
Classy. For those of you out there watching this, Curtis Eller is he's a friend of ours. He's a banjo player, vaudevillian, songwriter extraordinaire, and he was here in Brooklyn for a long time, or New York, but like we didn't actually know Curtis in New York. And it wasn't until he moved down to Durham, North Carolina, and we started touring down there that we actually met. But we know a lot of people in common up here in New York, and now also down there in Durham. So when all of this lifts and travel restrictions are no longer a thing, we definitely encourage you to go check out Curtis's live show if you ever get a chance.
Oh yeah.
But you've been doing some live streaming too, right?
Yeah, I've been doing a few live streams. The next one is Monday. I've got a Monday series coming up where I take 5 songs at 5 o'clock on a theme and tell a story about the song and sing the song and maybe take a couple of requests as well.
Cool. What platform are you doing that on? I'm gonna share.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Facebook Live is just the easiest one, although we kind of got booted off that today, didn't we?
Yeah, well, you know, we rolls with the punches.
Right.
Here, I am sharing your Facebook link in the comments here so people can follow you on Facebook and check out your live stream.
Curtis
But-
Eller, yeah.
Curtis
And I've
Eller.
also been putting out every day or two. I put out a little single song with like a message of hope that I call the Fireside Chat.
Well, somebody ought to do that. I'm glad it's you.
Yeah, I'm up to number 14 now, I think. So
Wow.
Cool. Well, would you play one of those songs for us? I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
If you to narrow it down, because I know you have a lot of songs. Can it be a song about poison of some
Yeah.
kind?
because, well, coincidentally, my show Monday, the first topic will be poisons, venom, and other bodily toxins.
Great.
So, well, I got a lot of songs about poison to choose from. Would
Don't
you
we all, right?
right? I don't know. Do you want it to be about scarlet fever or
Ooh.
radioactive poisoning?
Scarlet fever sounds kind of good to me because
Yeah.
I'm wearing red and Jeff's wearing red, and
Oh, there you
like,
go.
it's
Right?
like we've got a
Yeah,
little touch of the scarlet fever already.
I know, right? I should have worn my red suspenders.
Mm.
You know, you live with your mistakes. Um, okay. Well, I wrote this song for my daughter.
All right,
What's
we're,
that?
we're gonna give you the stage.
All right then.
All right then.
Sorry, I'm working this from my phone, so everything's a bit strange to me. All right. Um, I wrote this song for my daughter when she was just a little kid. Um, and it's kind of about the Great Dust Bowl and the Depression and Scarlet Fever and Richard Nixon and Fidel Castro. It's about a lot of different kinds of poison. Um, but the good news is, it's in the key of G minor if you feel like dancing. It's called After the Soil Fails. This time the dream is a Russian oil tanker, Fidel Castro and a Cuban sugar cane. But Richard Nixon is having the same old nightmare. Jack Ruby's black secret crawling up through the drain. So if William Tecumseh Sherman and the Union Army come to finish off Savannah, just let it fall. Because even if they burn up all that Confederate money, you're gonna find that rebel engine right where it stalled. Well, one of these days the soil's gonna give out, and the harvest moon will rise, broken and pale. But like a million worthless acres of Oklahoma farmland, you're gonna find me right here after the soil fails. When the hurricanes finally take out New Orleans, and the scarlet fever has left Philadelphia bare, and malaria's hanging on the New World like a shadow, there's a ghost that we remember hanging in the air. There's a ghost that we remember still hanging there. So, little girl, there ain't no use in crying, keeping us up all night with that moaning wail. But like a dead horizon stretching out for a November mile, you're gonna find me right here after the soil fails. Well, one of these days the soil's gonna give out, and the harvest moon will rise, broken and pale. But like a million worthless acres of Oklahoma farmland, you're gonna find me right here after the soil fails. Yes, you're gonna find me here after the soil fails. You. Well,
I love that one. That's one of my favorites.
it's not really about scarlet fever. None of my songs are really about what they're about. So,
Richard Nixon was in it though, and
He's in a lot of them.
and the Great Depression. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of like your songs. It's like you're some sort of prophet. Like have you predicted all of this? Do you feel responsible?
it's weird. I've been doing these fireside chats, and it's like one song every day, and I realized that, like, oh, I've been writing about this the whole time. I think if you just sort of put in specific imagery, but have a really vague thesis, and your main point is that everything is just on the point of going to shit, you will always seem like a prophet.
Curtis Eller, ladies and gentlemen, on how to remain artistically, culturally relevant. Advice for all, I think.
Right? It's not pretty, but you know, it pays the bills.
So, Curtis, when's your next show?
My next, one of these, or like,
Well, I guess one of these because there's no real shows.
yeah. So, Monday, April 20th at 5 o'clock, I'll be doing like I say, a live stream with songs on the theme of poison.
Cool. Well, I just shared your Facebook and your YouTube channels here in the comments.
Right.
And then on Monday, you have another show on Monday too, right?
Immediately after that, so at 5 o'clock. And the reason I do it early is because I have a lot of fans and friends over in Europe. So it's happy hour in America, rock and roll hour in Europe. So I'll be doing that, and then immediately after that, at 7:30, I will be one of many guests on the open stage of the Bindlestiff Family Circus live stream.
Cool. I'm going to share a link to that as well. I'm going to share the YouTube link since we're here on YouTube. And that's...
Ace?
What's that?
I said Ace.
Ace. I thought you cut out and there's something before that. Cool. Well, everyone, please follow Curtis on all the things. You won't be sorry. And Curtis, I will see you at the open stage on Monday night, if not sooner.
Fantastic. You guys are
fantastic.
Very joyful to have you here in I'm on my porch, actually.
It's good to be there.
It's good to be there. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us. It was a treat as always. And we will see you in the ether.
We'll see you. See you, Curtis.
All right.
Bye. Wow,
Oh, that was nice. I love Curtis's songs.
so good.
We did a cover of one of Curtis's songs a couple years ago. That was
did?
pretty fun. It's here somewhere on our YouTube. It's called Sugar, Little Sugar in My Coffin.
Yeah, that was for his birthday, I believe.
That was for his birthday.
Yeah.
So we're coming toward the end of our show. We still have a couple things left for you. Perhaps we should take a couple more questions. Jeff, would you like to do a question?
Let's see. My questions aren't refreshing. Hold on.
All right, I'll take one while you refresh.
Okay.
Oh, you're refreshed. Okay, go for it.
Yes, here we go. Well, here's a question, but it seems just like a cruel joke. Do you have any plans to gig abroad? That's a joke. Sounds very, very funny.
Oh, very funny. Yes.
Tara asks, Adestrias asks, have you knitted any pandemic-inspired items?
Well, not pandemic inspired exactly, but this is what I'm currently working on. It's a tiny sweater for a tiny goblin of some kind. I have a few tiny goblins who belong to friends of mine in my life. So we'll see which one of them has been naughty and then gets to have this sweater. Yeah.
Excellent.
But the next sweater knit's going to be for you, and it's going to have like 8 arms.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good for all my arms.
Yeah, just like they'll just go around continuously, and you can kind of figure out which ones are like your actual arms and which ones are just sort of useless tentacles?
All my tentacles are not useless. None of my tentacles are useless. I mean,
Sure.
anyway.
All right. Do you want to answer a question? I answered a question about.
Well, you want to ask me one?
Yeah, sure. I'll ask you one.
I'll
All right.
ask-
Let's see. These are more like comments.
Statements. I mean, it's.
How
I'm
do you
so
guys?
glad the Odom families there.
I know the Odom family, they're so nice. We met them in Thomas, West Virginia last summer when we were on tour there, which was so lovely. We had plans to go back to Thomas, West Virginia this summer, although I suspect that those plans, like all plans,
We'll go again. We'll go there again.
won't go there again.
We can go anywhere. We'll go there again.
Yeah, so nice. Some people are curious about how we're rehearsing while social distancing, or how we're like working together while social distancing. Want to talk about that?
Yes. Well, we meet on Zoom every day to check in, and we have a list of, tasks and projects that we can work on our own. But as far as playing together, we can't really do that at this time. We have some songs that we're working on. We pass back and forth.
Pen pal style.
Pen pal style. I have work to do on my end.
Yeah, get cracking.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
That's your, take your time. We have some. Well, we released last week. We released a video that we did in 2 locations. So Jeff recorded his bit, and then I recorded my bit to his bit, and then he put them together. So we're doing some stuff like that, and we'll probably do some little recordings like that too.
Yeah.
But it's hard. Like we're waiting for the weather to get a little nicer, so at least we can like go somewhere outside and like yell at each other in person.
Yeah. I'm gonna get one of those big inflatable balls and just climb in it, and then I can just bounce down the street, and we can talk.
I can't wait.
Mhm.
How do you feel about a cult being formed in these comments during your concert?
I support that.
Yeah, that was kind of a softball question. All right. Well, we are gonna share another song. This song is kind of an answer to that question, actually, which is we can do some semi sort of duets.
Oh yes, I thought it was a cult question. Not the cult question. All right, you got your original audio going?
No, but I will now. Thank you. Thank you, original audio.
I'm gonna turn mine on. Okay.
Okay.
I started. Oh,
Yeah.
I should be doing your parts.
It's too late for that.
I'm not that good. Okay. 1 minute.
Mama ran the family grocery store, ran a little card game through the pantry door. Every night as Papa snored, she would deal to the boys. He busted in the place around 1:45, a freshly minted copper with something to prove. This is a bust, nobody move. I held my mama as she cried. I just got carried away, I couldn't help it, trying to get by all by myself. It didn't have to be this way, got carried away. Ooh.
I worked my way up from the tenement beat, finally made detective after years on the street. But I could never forget the way she looked at me, a fire burning in her eyes. Next time that I saw her, she was all grown up, sparkling in spangles at the Club Deluxe, where the owner was known as king of the mob, and my showgirl, she was on his arm. I just got carried away, I couldn't help it, try to get by all by myself. It didn't didn't have to be this way. You got carried away. Ooh.
I noticed when that copper started hanging around, whatever he was looking for, it's not what he found. He was there on a job for the boys downtown, but that's not why he was working so hard. He never said a word, but I could see what I saw. My heart was at war in a fight to the draw. How could I jump into the arms of the law? All I could do was keep up my guard. I just got carried away. I couldn't help it. Try to get by all by myself. It didn't have to be this way. Got carried away. Ooh.
The night came. We moved in. The big sting. We hauled them in.
The night came, he moved in. A girl needs protection. My gangster went upriver. He was serving hard time. I didn't forget about him, but he'd never be mine. And my cop was so far from a life of crime. But one day I knew he'd stolen my heart.
She loved me like the dream we had so long to do. Man, she got a little cough that wouldn't go away. She didn't tell us so till it was too late. When she closed her eyes, the angels sang.
I just got carried away. I couldn't help it. Try to get by all by myself. It didn't have to be this way. Got carried away. Ooh.
I just got carried away. I couldn't help it. Try to get by all by myself. It didn't have to be this way. Got carried away. Got carried away. Got carried away. Got carried away.
Carried away. Carried away.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
We should do all our songs where we're never singing at the same time. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't do that. Well, thank you all so much for sitting with us for that. I'm going to share a link to Showgirl in case you don't already have
if you
that.
read music, or even if you can't read music.
Even if you can't read music. Oh yeah, I'm also going to share a link. So we have sheet music for Showgirl. I know some of you have already ordered it, but there is a link for that in the comments as well. And I'm going to show off the sheet music because it's so pretty. Hold on, I just have to grab it from over here.
Yeah, so we have this cool sheet music, which was really fun to work with. We have the artist Carolyn Ratship make cover art. And I don't know if people know that Showgirl is about my great aunt, who was a showgirl. And she had a boyfriend who was the chief of police, and she had another boyfriend who was a gangster. I have the original picture of the gangster, but not the cop. I wonder if I can find that.
Anyway, this is the sheet music. You can order it to play in your own home during this quarantine, and we can easily slip it in the mailbox at no risk to you or ourselves. Carolyn Raship did the cover art, which we love so much. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much all the concert stuff that we wanted to do tonight. You want to look at some more questions?
Yeah,
Before
sure.
you want to look in there?
Yeah. I'm not seeing any questions, just seeing a lot of comments. Oh, what do you got there? What are you eating?
Popcorn?
Oh,
Popcorn. You
Can I
want
have
some?
I want some.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Do it again.
Okay.
A little higher.
Okay, alright. Ready? Oh, that's pretty good. You want to see if you can do it again?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Now,
is that like truffle oil or something?
no, it's just sea salt. That just might be from my hands. I don't know.
Oh.
All right, ready? Now, those of you out there watching might not know this, but Jeff is very good at catching things in his mouth.
I tried.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, the old side of the mouth tongue grab. That's some fancy moves you got there.
Do you want one?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to throw me some popcorn because I don't have any.
All right, here.
Throw me a couple.
All right, here's one more.
Okay.
Oh, there's a wicked delay. The latency is really intense.
It's really bad.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Ready?
Okay. Yeah. Ah, damn! I missed. Try
Yeah.
another one.
You're gonna throw me one. I'm out of popcorn. I don't have
Oh,
any.
sorry. Okay. I feel like this is pretty unhygienic.
It's fine. It gets clean in the ether. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You ready?
All right. Yeah. Last one. Okay. Uh-huh.
Well done. You did it.
Thanks.
You're really getting good at that.
Thanks. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll try the blindfolds next time. All right. We've got a few questions left in the doc, perhaps. All right. We're just gonna do like a lightning round. Are either of you Virgos?
I'm Virgo rising.
That doesn't count. Are you drinking whiskey tonight, Jeff?
I am. I have a little whiskey right here.
Does Jeff have a preferred shave cream? This comes from Tom Ferry. I think this might be a dig, actually. Like, he's not going to use whatever kind that is.
Sounds sarcastic. No.
Okay, and last but not least, happy birthday, Megan.
Oh.
It is Megan's birthday tomorrow, and we wish Megan an official Charming Disaster happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Megan.
I too will have a pandemic birthday very soon on the 27th. So I'm with you, Megan. I hope you're celebrating in some acceptably socially distant way that is nevertheless festive. So that pretty much brings us to the end. I'm gonna share our donation links one last time. Once again, this is a donation-based concert, so anything that you're able to give is very appreciated. And at the end of the month, we are gonna give a chunk of your donations to a local effort to help COVID frontline workers. That's the links. I'm gonna share the links again in the comments. But you can Venmo to Charming Disaster, and there's all other kinds of fun things you can do as well. All right, here's all the links.
And thank you again for everyone tuning in. It's just been so great to see you, your little names and little icon avatars here in the comments. It's just really.
This is like the best part of our week too. Like, it gives me such a lift every week. Well, the end of the show, you know what that means, right?
Oh yes. Who's gonna guess what my next facial hair is gonna be?
No, good guess though. No, the end of the show means it's time. Where did I put it?
It's time for the.
Oh, I found them. It's time to consult the Oracle of the Unicorns to find out what the theme of the next week will be. Ready? All right, and once again, thank you all so much for joining us for this. It is such a gift getting to be here with you in this way. All right. Here's what the unicorn says. Ready? We have selected the unicorn of prosperity.
Prosperity.
Oh, that's good. Maybe your checks are gonna come in. All of our checks are gonna come in this week. Prosperity, a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love.
Thank you, unicorn.
That is what the prosperity unicorn says. So don't worry, I guess. Everything's looking up this week. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We love playing music for you, and we're going to be back here, probably here on YouTube next week, because Facebook has been a little buggy on Friday nights, it seems.
Yeah,
so we'll see you here, same bat time, same bat channel. We love you.
we love you. Good night, everyone.
Good night.